What's good, y'all? Welcome to another top list video. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes do not deceive. You did indeed read the title correctly for the two of you that actually clicked on this video. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am finally here and ready to give to you guys my top 10 movies of the 2010s. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you guys may remember I might have announced this list. I don't even know when or what video because it's been so fucking long, but I think it was my top 10 movies of 2019 list is when I finally announced that. Is when I announced I was going to do a top 10 movies of the 2010s. And man, did I sincerely underestimate how long this shit was going to take, because as you guys know, that was back in 2019. I probably recorded that video in like maybe December of that year, 2019, maybe early January, maybe like early 2020. But it's been about a year and a half. And so, but like about a year and a half since I made that video, we're currently in 2021. So yeah, the time for this list has kind of passed. But for the two of you guys that actually still gave a shit about this list, that were interested when I announced it, here you guys are. But yeah, man, the reason this list took so fucking long, as you guys can probably guess, college. With college and everything and like, you know, other videos I was working on at times, it was hard for me to find the time to sit down a lot and watch all these films, watch all these films I had in store for me for each year. I wanted to, get them all done. It took a while, but I eventually did it. I ended up watching probably over like 20 films in total, man. And to be fair, it was pretty fun. There was a lot of films I either rewatched or films I had finally under me to watch that I finally got to see for the first time. So I'd say there was a good in it, but good thing I didn't feel like I announced nothing for like a top 10 like anime list for 2010s, because otherwise I would have gone fucking insane, man. But anyway, enough me rambling. Let's just jump right into the actual list. So, starting off this list at number 10, and also for rules, the only rule I have for this, I should have probably mentioned this a little earlier, but the only rule I have really for this list was just one film per year. It's just to make sure that just to make sure every year gets represented, and this list didn't get dominated by like 2017 movies, because that was also probably my favorite year of the 2010s was 2017. But anyway, let's just jump right in. So, starting off my list at number 10, representing 2013, Iron Man 3. I know I'm probably gonna get some shit for this one, but I don't give a damn. I fucking love Iron Man 3. This is probably one, if not the most underrated movie in the MCU. The only one that I think kind of rivals it, and it's kind of like it's just as underrated, but for different reasons, is The Incredible Hulk. Both of these films either get, one of them got hated a lot for what it did around the end of its film with its twists and everything, while the other one really nobody just doesn't really fucking talk about. Even Marvel doesn't really acknowledge the Incredible Hulk list until we got to the latest issue of What If, where they finally acknowledge the Incredible Hulk, and of course it's gonna be Shang-Chi coming out this year, where we know the Abomination is gonna be in that one. So Incredible Hulk has finally gotten some acknowledgement. Iron Man 3, man, a lot of people just kind of write this movie off, or oh, it just faked us out with the Mandarin, but there's a lot of great things in Iron Man 3. I love its score. It's really good. Robert Downey Jr. probably gives his best performance in the MCU. I know a lot of people bring up Endgame. Endgame, he looked fantastic, but I would argue that probably he was slightly better in Iron Man 3, just dealing with all the PTSD and everything from the first Avengers film, and just kind of seeing Tony, trying to bounce back as he's dealing with PTSD and panic attacks and everything. It was really an enjoyable watch, man. And I love the ending. I love, a lot of this film. I enjoy what they did with the Mandarin, of course. The twist, I was pissed off, but after I saw it, I was like, okay, that actually kind of makes a bit more sense now. After I watched Professor Thorgy's video he did, talking about Iron Man 3, I was like, oh, you know what, it actually kind of makes sense now. Okay. And yeah, man, I love Iron Man 3. Robert Downey Jr.'s great. This is my favorite out of the trilogy. This is also one of my favorite MCU films. I love Iron Man 3, man. I can rewatch it every day, any time of the week. It's another great Christmas film for you guys who want to watch. I might even watch it this Christmas, honestly, after, once I get back. But, yeah, man. Number 10, represent 2013, is Iron Man 3. Fucking loved it, man. Too. Give it back a rewatch. If you were someone that got right up, rewatch it, You might like it a little bit more this time. It's a fantastic film. Anyway, number 9, representing 2010. Funny enough, this actually was a number 10 on my list. I was hoping I could keep number 10, representing 2010, but... And I read it up, I was like, let me rewatch this film just to make sure I want to keep it here, just to make sure I got the place right, and I am having to bump it up. Number 9 is Inception. Christopher Nolan, I mean, this movie is just fucking awesome. It's fucking Inception. We all know about the memes with the blah, and the memes of, oh, Buckception and all that shit. But this movie is just so fucking cool. From its concept alone with, like, dreams and sleep and shit, it's so imaginative and interesting. Christopher Nolan does an amazing job directing it. The cast is phenomenal, from Ellen Page, or I guess Elliot Page as he goes by now, I think. Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hardy, the rest of the cast, man, there's just so much love. The action set pieces, Ken Watanabe, as well. The action scenes are amazing, and just everything about Inception is so fucking cool. And I just love everything about this film. I love its story, I love its characters, I love what Christopher Nolan did with it, and it's just such an interesting concept that I just fucks with it. When I rewatched it again after I did my list, and I kind of already had all the placement down I wanted to watch, just to make sure where I wanted to put Inception, I'm just like, this movie is just too fucking cool, man. Inception is just one of the most interesting films we've got, and one of the more creative ones we've got in a long time, man. There's a lot to love about Inception, man. It's fucking Inception. It's another one of Christopher Nolan's masterpieces. It's one of my favorite films of his that I have seen. And yeah, man, Inception's fucking awesome. Can't go wrong with Inception. It's fucking lit. But so then, number 8 on my list, representing 2014, X-Men: Days of Future Past. Now, this one was actually a tough race. This was a close race between this and TASM 2. But I thought TASM 2 was probably going to win this one, but when I rewatched the films that I got in 2014, and I watched TASM 2 and X-Men: Days of Future Past back to back, I had to give a slight edge to Days of Future Past. Winter Soldier was also another one that was really in close contention for like which one I was going to put as number 1, but it ended up being X-Men. And this is probably the best this is without the best X-Men movie with the actual X-Men name on it. Of course, my overall favorite X-Men film you guys will see later on the list. But when it comes to movies that actually have X-Men in the title, this is my all-time favorite. The cast is amazing, from James McAvoy, Michael Fassbender, Patrick Stewart, Ian McDiarmid, Hugh Jackman. This movie is just amazing. It took one of the best X-Men storylines and did a beautiful job adapting it to live action. It is so good. Jennifer Lawrence gives probably gives her best performance as Mystique in this film. To be fair, that isn't saying much, given what we got in Apocalypse and Dark Phoenix. But she was fantastic in the film. I love Michael Fassbender, and I love James McAvoy as young Charles Xavier and young Magneto. They both did an amazing job when we saw them in First Class, and they continue on here. Patrick Stewart is amazing, and Hugh Jackman, man. I mean, do I need to say anything about Hugh Jackman? It's fucking Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. You can't go wrong with him. I love the design of the Sentinels. Oh, this movie is just so good, man. Days of Future's Past, man, without it, one of the best comic book movies ever made, and it is also number 8 on my list. So yeah, man, fucking adore that film. Love it. It's so good. I love Days of Future's Past. And oh my god, Michael Fassbender is so fucking good. And of course, Quicksilver. Quicksilver is fucking awesome as well. Can't forget about Quicksilver. That shit was fucking hype. But anyway, for number 7 on my list, representing 2016, Captain America: Civil War. This was Endgame before Endgame. This was probably the biggest MCU movie that came out at that time. All of us comic fans were, yours truly was super excited when this movie got announced, because we all know how good Civil War was then, how epic that comic book event was. I even fucking read the event before the movie came out because of my first introduction of it from Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. I wanted to see how the original comic was before the film came out. And it's so good. It gave us Spidey. Spidey finally made his debut in the MCU in this film. I mean, shit. Hell, even Baron Zemo, who I was still kind of looking at when I went back and rewatched this film after I saw Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm like, I like you a little bit more, but I still think you're kind of a weak villain here, and you definitely got way better in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But he was great. But Baron Zemo, the couple times, he's cool, and of course, Chadwick Boseman, man, Prince T'Challa. Come on. Black Panther, come on. And of course, that whole airport scene, one of the best action set pieces in comic book movie history, man. Fucking amazing. I love what we did, and I love that you got the iconic shot of Iron Man firing off his repulsors, the Cap shield blocking it. The whole third act was absolutely amazing, where we find out the true history behind Bucky and how Tony's parents died. Oh, so much good shit. Chris Evans amazing. Fucking Robert Downey Jr. is amazing. Sebastian Shaw is amazing. Tom Holland is great. This is his origins in the MCU, man. So much to love about Civil War, man. And it's fantastic. Without doubt, one of my all-time favorite MCU films. Fucking adore it, man. And that is why it is number 7 on my list. Number 6 on my list, representing 2018, Avengers Infinity War. Yeah, back-to-back comic book movies. Or back-to-back-to-back comic book movies. So yeah, Avengers Infinity War. I mean, we all know how big this movie was when it came out. Back in 20, we all know when it was announced that we were going to get Infinity War. Originally, it was going to be split into 2 parts. The end of the Infinity Saga, the end of Phase 3. We were all hyped. Thanos was finally going to make his appearance in the MCU. And man, did this film not disappoint. What the hell can I say about Infinity War that hasn't already been said, man? I mean, this movie is absolutely fantastic. Thanos is without doubt one of the best villains in the entire series, and my god, man. The Russo brothers did such an amazing job with it, trying to bring, like, being part 1 of the end of the Infinity Saga. They did such a job bringing it. Josh Brolin did an amazing job as Thanos. The memes were legendary, of course. And like the third act, man. I mean, Thor getting, death of Loki, Thor finally getting like, the fucking ice, the fucking Stormbreaker, I think is what the thing called, him getting that, the Battle of Wakanda. Bro, if you were a comic fan and there was at least one part where you didn't lose your shit completely while watching Infinity War in the theater with the rest of the boys, there is something wrong with you, man. There was something for everything, man, and the ending, man, without doubt, one of the most shocking endings in comic book film history. I still remember after I saw the film and I saw the ending, just waiting for the post-credit scene to play, being like, holy fuck, yo. Avengers 4 gonna be fucking crazy. And man, was Endgame fucking insane, man. Endgame was absolutely insane, man. And just the performances from all the cast. Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Sebastian Shaw, Tom Holland, Scarlett Johansson. Everyone brought their A game for this film, and it's just, it was the end of an era. But damn it, was it fucking awesome, man. The Infinity Saga went out like crazy, man. I fucking love Infinity War, man, and I still remember the trailer when it dropped on my fucking birthday, how fucking hyped I was. This movie is just absolutely amazing, man, and like, it's not much more I can say other than that, man. I'll just repeat myself. It's Avengers Infinity War. You can call me biased if you want about me being a fucking Marvel fanboy or whatever. I don't give a damn. This movie was fucking awesome. This movie was fucking amazing, and I absolutely loved it, man. It was such an enjoyable time. The 3 times I saw it in the theater. Yeah, I saw this movie fucking 3 times too. I saw it 3 times in the theater. Once on like my local cinema here in Bridgeport, like when it first came out, because I needed to see it because of the spoilers and everything. Then I saw it again in IMAX like a few weeks later, and then I saw it a 3rd time because my school was doing a screening of it. I was like, oh hell yeah, I'll gladly go to that. Saw it 3 times, man. Each time I fucking loved it. I just love Infinity War, man. This movie was so fucking awesome. Without that, probably the most anticipated movie I ever had. And like you guys saw how hyped I was with the reactions and other videos I did around that time frame, man. It was fucking nuts. Absolutely fucking nuts, man. And yeah, man, that is why it is number 6 on my list. Number 5, representing 2012. The Dark Knight Rises. This film was actually quite the interesting one for me because when I went back and was doing my list and going through the various movies I wanted to watch for each particular year to figure which ones we're going to pick out for other ones, 2012 was interesting because I had The Dark Knight Rises on there, mostly just for the fact that I actually have only seen this film once. And that one time I saw it was when I saw the theater back in 2012. I had not seen it again since that point. And recently, before that, I've recently got it on Blu-ray and did an unboxing for you guys, which you guys can check out on the channel. And so I was like kind of interested in how I would think about The Dark Knight Rises because I remember enjoying it, but as most of you guys know, this movie isn't really the most liked in the trilogy. I think most people think this might have been like the weakest in the trilogy. Definitely nowhere near as good as The Dark Knight. And I was kind of curious where else went because I remember enjoying it, but I don't remember loving it. Like, holy shit, this movie was fucking off. But yo, rewatching this film, this movie was fucking awesome. And man, I might get shit for this. I know people are gonna lynch me in the comments, but man, this movie came damn close to topping The Dark Knight as my favorite comic book movie of all time. It came damn close with the ending, man. It came damn close to that final act, but Heath Ledger's performance, man, that just, you can't top that. Tom Hardy as Bane is fucking legendary. His performance as Bane is legendary. Like legit, after I saw the film, I rewatched the fight with Bane and Batman over and over, just listening to Tom Hardy's voice as Bane. Oh yes! I was wondering what was Bane first. Well, script. Oh, your money! You know, I just love his voice, man. Bane was so good. The score was fantastic, but then you get Hans Zimmer's. What the fuck else do you expect from that man? That man can't make a bad score. And like, I loved Anne Hathaway's Catwoman. I thought she was great. Christian Bale is, of course, fantastic as Batman. John Goodman is great as Jim Gordon. And the third act, man, when everything finally starts to come together, Bruce is back as Batman. He's getting rid of the bomb, and he talks to Jim one last time and kind of tells him about when he first met him. Like, oh, when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is tough. This comes so damn close to top of The Dark Knight for me. It was, and the ending. A beautiful end to this amazing trilogy, man. A spectacular end to the Dark Knight trilogy. Christopher Nolan did an amazing job, man, and I love this, man. I love this film. I love Christopher Nolan. I love this fucking trilogy. I fucking love Batman, man. This movie was fucking awesome, and it was just such an amazing end to an equally amazing trilogy, and so good, so good. I fucking love The Dark Knight Rises. And Tom Hardy is Bane, man, without doubt one of the best Batman villains we've got in live action. I fucking love him. He did such an amazing job, and I fucking love his voice. I know it's been mean about how you can't understand shit he says, but I think it's badass and cool as fuck. I fucking love this voice, man. Ugh. So good. Tom Hardy is amazing as Bane, man. He's so good. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, is number 5 on my list. Number 4 on my list, representing 2017. I actually thought this was going to be higher on the list, but after I rewatched what I had at number 3, I was like, yeah, I got to put that one above it. Is representing 2017, Logan. What the fuck else can I say about this movie that hasn't been said already? Y'all already know this movie was robbed at the Oscars. How Hugh Jackman was robbed. Patrick Stewart was robbed. Also, the black and white version is fucking awesome. I definitely would say it because this was also like The Dark Knight Rises. This is the only film I saw only once. But the funny thing is, I've had this movie on Blu-ray basically since for almost as long as the Blu-ray's been out, but never found the time to rewatch it. Just was never in the right mood. But I definitely knew whenever I was gonna rewatch Logan, I was gonna rewatch it in black and white. So when it was time to get around 2017 for this list, I of course put in black and white. And the movie looks great in black and white. Although I wouldn't say it's as good as Mad Max Fury Road. That movie is fucking stunning in black and white. But yeah, man. Hugh Jackman probably gives his best performance of all time in this film. Patrick Stewart gives an equally amazing performance. The chick they got playing Laura X-23 did an amazing job as well. I love its story and just bringing together the entire Fox X-Men saga to its close. So good, man. Hugh Jackman's death. Be hidden, man, and so much great things to love about Logan, man. It's just seeing these heroes kind of like at their lowest point, and so good, man. There's, of course, the guy that got playing the villain, I don't remember his name. He was also amazing in the film as well. And yeah, man, this was just an amazing end to the Fox X-Men series. I mean, yeah, there was still a couple more after, but this was the end of it. This was the end of the X-Men movies as we knew it. And it was just an amazing conclusion, man. And once again, Hugh Jackman's performance. Shit. I'm still mad about that man how he got robbed and everything, but yeah, man, this movie is an absolute fucking masterpiece. Without a doubt, one of the greatest comic movies ever made is indeed Logan. People wanted to see Old Man Logan on live action, and man, did they fucking deliver on that front. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, is number 4 on my list. Number 3 on my list, representing 2019, Joker. I mean, yeah, man, like I said before, I originally had this one, but like a couple steps below, from where its placed here is number 3. But after I went back and rewatched, I was like, yeah, this is number 3. This is number 3. And like, Joaquin Phoenix's performance was amazing. I love the overall story and the plot of this one. It is beautifully directed. The cinematography is god tier. My God, without doubt, this is probably one of, if not the best looking comic book movie of all time. The cinematography in this film is god tier. And the score, mwah, equally god tier as well. And like, I love its story of seeing Arthur Fleck descend into madness to finally becoming the Joker. The ending is brilliant. I love the way that they brought in Bruce Wayne's origin as Batman at the end. I love how that was beautifully woven in there. That was so good. When I saw that, I was like, yo, that is fucking awesome. When I saw it in the theater, I was like, bro, that's awesome. And like, yeah, man, Joaquin Phoenix's performance, man, without a doubt, one of the best of all time in terms of comic films. And unlike Hugh Jackman, he actually got a fucking Oscar for it. So that was a nice change of pace for once. But yeah, man, Joaquin Phoenix did an amazing job. The rest of the cast was phenomenal as well. Beautifully shot, beautifully directed, a legendary score, and without a doubt, one of the best comic book movies ever made, ladies and gentlemen. And that is why Joker is number 3 on my list. Number 2 on my list. This is either gonna make someone very happy or kind of pissed off. Representing 2011, Drive. Now, Drive, I have an interesting story with the Drive, because this was a movie I only saw somewhat recently. So Drive has been a movie that I've known about for years and has had on my bucket list for a very long time. Because, Chris Stuckman did his video on Drive, his analyzed video on it, and I saw it beforehand, and I always meant to watch Drive one day. So then, my man Cerberus, Shoujo Ho on Twitter, I remember a time where this man wouldn't shut the fuck up about Drive. I think this was like last year. And and after a while, I noticed Drive, along with Only God Forgives, the next film Nicholas Winding Refn did after Drive, were both on Netflix. So I was like, fuck it, I'll watch it. So I did, and my God, man, this is one of the greatest films I've ever seen. This film, honestly, these two next films are both in my top 5 favorite films of all time. Both of the next two, those are in my top 5, top 10 favorite films of all time. They're that fucking good. Drive is without a doubt one of the greatest films I've ever seen. From its opening. Bruh, the opening to Drive is fucking legendary. One of the greatest film openings I've ever seen. Its score. Bruh. A real hero without a doubt, one of the greatest themes ever. That song is fucking legendary. It is shot beautifully. I love its story. I love the relationship between the driver and what's her name? I'm slipping on her name and I'm pissed off about it because I love their character. I love their relationship. Oscar Isaac is fantastic in the film, and like Ryan Gosling. This is without one of his best performances. And man, one thing that this film instantly did was turn me into a fan of Nicholas Winding Refn. After I saw Drive, I instantly went and watched Only God Forgives, and that film was amazing in its own right. And then, a while later, once I knew it was going to do this list, I saw The Neon Demon, and it was once again another fucking masterpiece. Nicholas Winding Refn has quickly become one of my all-time favorite directors currently working. This man, the man's into some fucked up shit. I'll gladly agree with y'all on that. The man's into some fucked up shit. But my God, does that man know what the fuck he's doing behind that camera? That man knows what he's doing, and man, does he know how to make a good movie. And the driving sequences are amazing. I love the story of the driver as he's trying to figure, as he tries to see if he can make it work with the female lead. I'm slipping on her name, and I'm so pissed off about it because she was also amazing as well. And just the music, man. And the villains were also fantastic in their own right, man. Drive, yeah, it's worth the hype. If you have not seen Drive, first off, avoid the trailer like the plague. But please go and watch Drive if you have not already. If there's one film that I hope everyone who watches this video goes out of their way and watch, it's Drive. Please watch Drive if you have not already. It's a fucking masterpiece. And without doubt, one of the greatest films ever made and one of my all-time favorite films ever made, man. And man, like I said before, it quickly turned me into a fan of Nicholas Winding Refn, man. Fantastic director, phenomenal film, and number 2 on my list. And now, number 1. Number 1 on my list is Mad Max Fury Road. This movie is fucking awesome. And I was kind of wondering, like, oh, what one was going to take number 1? Will it be Drive? Will Drive take number 1 or will Mad Max take it? And I was like, but as soon as I saw the dude, with on the guitar with the flames going, I'm like, Mad Max is the best film of the 2010s, bar none. Once I saw them, like, yeah, Tom Hardy is amazing as Mad Max. Charlize Theron, I almost slipped on her name. Charlize Theron is amazing as Furiosa. The guy they played, the villain, I'm slipping on his name, phenomenal as well, man. The movie looks amazing, especially in black and white. I wish I completely forgot the movie was in black and white when I went back and rewatched it. But once I found out, oh yeah, black and chrome was a thing, and I watched clips of it, I'm like, this movie is absolutely stunning in black and white, legit. Like, I thought Logan looked pretty good in black and white, but I think I preferred it in color. With Mad Max Fury Road, you can go either way, man. They are both equally stunning. And the driving sequences, bro, when in the music is also fucking awesome, man. I absolutely love Mad Max Fury Road and just how fucking metal it is. Oh, what I did with like the chrome spray paint and everything. Mad Max Fury Road is just so fucking badass. I absolutely loved it, man. Mad Max Fury Road is so good. Like I said, the cast is amazing. The action set pieces are amazing. The movie is shot beautifully. The score is fucking badass. And yeah, man. Don't really got much more to say about Mad Max Fury Road other than that, man. It's just a hell of a time if you have not seen it already. Please go out of your way and watch Mad Max Fury Road if you have not seen it already. And yeah, man, that is my list. Finally, I have gotten this video. It's finally out into the universe. I finally finished this video that has been pestering me and fucking been looming over my shoulder for over a year and a half. And I hope it was worth the wait for you guys that actually still gave a shit about this video. But yeah, man. Of course, leave your thoughts down below in the comments. What you guys think of my list? What is your list? What were the top 10 films you thought of the 2010s? Leave that all down below in the comments, guys. Yeah, man. Don't really got more to say other than that, guys. So yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you like it. The links down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time. You